Hi everyone, welcome back to Keto Crafter. My name is Lori and I have been following a keto carnivore lifestyle since November of 2019, and I've lost 120 pounds so far. If you're new here, I do just a little bit of everything. I talk about my keto carnivore journey, I talk about health issues, I just talk about my opinions on things. Sometimes I do reviews, sometimes I do recipes, and sometimes, like today, I'm just doing random ramblings, kind of just sort of catching up, sort of a in-between videos. There's no schedule. We don't follow schedule. We don't know stinking schedules anyway. Yeah, so that's what this is. Just a random video where I just ramble and you apparently watch it. Sucker. So I went to the doctor today. My wound specialist, Dr. Duke, he's very pleased with how well the wound is healing. For those that are new, I have hidradenitis suppurativa. I'll leave a link down below where you can learn more about it. But I had, basically the best way for me to say this is that I had my right armpit completely removed. That's just the easiest way for me to describe it. So now I'm healing up from that, and it's going great. I also got my midline out today, so no more IV antibiotics. So everything is fine on that front. At least this arm is free. So we wanted to do Thera skin grafts. Well, we hit a snag. So apparently, because the virus that we shall not name is going crazy again because of, I mean, seriously, did we think that this wouldn't happen? I mean, I know I just knew it was going to happen. School starts back. Kids don't want to share their toys, don't want to share their pencils, but they share germs. And I mean, it even happened even before school, so I really can't blame, school starting back. But the fact is that we go through this every year. Kids get sick, and even adults get sick. So here we are again in this mess, and it's gonna continue to get worse because people are unwilling to compromise. I mean, look, I don't like wearing masks any more than anybody else does. I, however, do wear a mask even though I am fully vaccinated. I still wear a mask because last year I didn't have the flu. Matter of fact, I didn't even have a cold. Now, yes, I think a lot of that has to do with what I eat, or rather what I don't eat, but I don't know that for certain. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on wearing my mask, gladly. I mean, you do you, but to me, it's really a no-brainer. And you know what? Considering, I know a lot of people are worried about, well, their personal freedoms are being trampled on, and I get it. I understand, we're supposed to be a free country, but guess what? You look at how some of these people are living in other countries. Wearing a mask is the least of their worries. I mean, some of them are starving. Children are being sold into the sex trade. I mean, seriously, I'm not gonna complain about wearing a mask when all that's going on. I'm not. It's just not worth it to me. Do I support the vaccination? I think that has to be a personal choice. Would I do it if I had it to do over again? I don't know. I am on the fence still about that, because I do feel that, I know in some previous videos I said that I felt like the vaccination may have triggered my HS, but the fact is my HS was already triggered because of poor food choices on vacation. I don't know. I think that's a very personal choice, and I think that every human has a right to decide whether or not that's something they want to do. I don't feel that it should be forced on anyone. I don't feel that you should be rewarded for it. I mean, granted, my daughter got rewarded for it at work. You know, she got a bonus, but the fact is that shouldn't the reward be maybe protecting yourself from a virus that could possibly kill you? I mean, I don't know. It's a sticky situation. It's kind of hard to know how to feel about a lot of things right now. I mean, everything is just so crazy, and I just choose not to worry about that stuff right now. You know, I think the best we can do is, you know, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. You know, that's all anybody can do. But anyway, because of this stupid virus, okay, so in order for me, what the TheraSkin graft is this is cadaver skin that is sutured on top of the wound. And then my doctor wants to put that stupid wound back on my arm to speed up the process of it healing. And I get it. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'll do it if it helps me heal quicker. And he doesn't seem to think it'll be as painful this time. I don't know what to believe about that, but considering I do trust him with my life, and I just think the world of him, so I'm just going to trust him. And then, you know, also for me personally, I'm trusting God to bring me through this. You know, I feel sorry for anyone that has this stupid disease that does not have faith in God and a strong relationship with him, because I know it has been a comfort when comfort was something that's just very difficult to find. I'm just going to be honest with you. And of course, having a great support system is great, but you know, you experience times when friends aren't able to be there for you, family's not able to be there for you. For me personally, God's always there, no matter what. So that's just how I feel. So because of that, the insurance company, and I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, it's called Blue Advantage because I'm on disability and because I have Medicare. I have the Medicare Advantage plan through Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's nothing to write home about, but anywho, they want me to have this procedure done in a hospital, whereas this surgery was done at a surgical center. Technically it wasn't a hospital, it's just actually downstairs of where I go to see Dr. Duke. It's a clinic, and they have surgery center downstairs. It's very clean. I feel that it is run probably more efficient than, say, a big hospital would be, because you have to contend with, well, number one, you have to contend with cross-contamination. You know, some patients are in there for non-surgical things, and you know, bacteria, a lot of bacteria is airborne, so therefore, you know, it spreads. You know, there's only so much that cleansers can do. I mean, that's the way my germaphobe mind works, and can't do anything about that. So they want me to have it done in a hospital, or else they are, you know, saying they won't cover it, blah blah. But they won't cover it right now because they consider it to be, get this, an elective surgery. Who in their right mind would elect to have their entire armpit removed? I mean, what, you're going through, you know, you're strolling down the road one day and it's like, you know what, I think I'm gonna just let somebody just cut my armpit out, you know? No, I don't think anybody would really elect to do that. Not in their right mind anyway. And even in their wrong mind, or even, people that, suffer from mental illness, I seriously do not think anybody would want to have that done. It's not pleasurable. So, and that's what I told my doctor, and my doctor agreed. We laughed, and fortunately, he is very much about fighting for his patients, so he's going to deal with that. So I didn't get skin graft today. If I do get it approved, what will happen is I will go in on a Thursday. They will put me to sleep. Thank goodness they don't have to intubate me. They'll suture on the skin graft and then put the wound back on, and then I get to wake up. So I get a free nap. Well, technically it's not free. What the insurance doesn't pay, I have to pay. It's a very expensive nap, but I'm guaranteed to be asleep. So yeah, don't know how to feel about that either. Anyway, so that's that. I have an appointment with a hematologist. It's a hematology oncologist, but that doesn't mean it's cancer. I mean, I get tested I get blood work all the time. If it was cancer, it would have shown up far before now. I have lived with anemia all my life. It has progressively gotten worse, and then it will get better. We'll get it under control, and then it gets bad again. I think a lot of it has to do with whenever I have infection in my system, I tend to not absorb oral iron supplements. That leads me to believe that it is something in the gastrointestinal tract that causes like just a block. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but that does make me wonder about that. So there's that. I am taking an oral iron supplement just because maybe my body will start absorbing it, and it's with vitamin C, and vitamin C does tend to help you absorb iron. Not to mention I'm eating a lot of meat. I know what, about a month or two ago I said something about going pretty much straight to carnivore, and I'll be honest with you, it's not that I don't enjoy the food. I mean, it's delicious, but I've started, particularly, maybe it's because fall is coming, maybe, because I am so ready for fall. Are you ready for fall? I am so ready for fall. Summer has been too hot. And I guess maybe because I've been inside, for so long, can't be out in the sunlight when you're on a strong antibiotic, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Anyway, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for Thanksgiving and, fall festivals and, the pumpkins on the square that we have here. And I just hope that they don't cancel it this year because of this virus that shall not be named. Or, and I'm ready for Christmas. I know it's too early, but I like Christmas. I like Christmas movies. I like Christmas music. I like the scents of Christmas. And speaking of scents, so yeah, I am trying my hand at selling Scentsy, or I'm trying to join as an independent consultant. And I did a video on it, a brief video, but I'll leave that link down below. It's still going on. There's still time to, a little bit of time to place your order. And what we're doing is that I'm trying to raise sales so that I can join as an independent consultant for free. So I don't have to pay anything out of pocket. And basically what that is like if you used my shopping link that is down below and you place an order, that helps me because I have to reach a certain level. Like I think I have to reach, once I reach $200, I can join for a discounted price. But my goal is to reach the $500, a sale of a total of $500, so that I can join for free and not have to pay anything out of pocket. And then also to be able to get the premium starter kit. And the way that my sponsor, Lori, explained it to me, is that those are my products to use as I wish. And I don't know, I would love to give some as gifts, you know, and maybe even try to do like a giveaway, you know, on this channel, because, you know, I'm not just about keto. I'm not just about hidradenitis. I'm not just about fibromyalgia. I'm not just about, you know, that. I would like to give back because I appreciate you for watching my videos, for your support, for your comments, and, you know. But I did order some scent circles. And the reason why I ordered these is because I wanted to kind of see which scents that I liked and my family liked, because I have no experience with Scentsy products. Didn't realize, you know, what all they had. But, so I got an Amazon Rain, which is probably my favorite scent that I have opened so far, and I gave it to my daughter. She has it hanging in her room. And the circles look just like this. And you can hang them up anywhere. And then in one bathroom, I have one called By the Sea. It's a very pleasant scent. And then in another bathroom, I have, it's a citrus scent. I can't think of the exact name of it, but it's a citrus scent, and it smells like, I won't say like fresh oranges. It smells like maybe an orange Fanta or Sunkissed. It has like that kind of an orange fragrance to it. It smells very good. Anyway, I've got that in there. And then in my kitchen, I have just a plain apple. It's called a peeling apple, and it's very apple scented. I love apple scents, apple bakery scents. You know, that's my thing. So these are the ones that I haven't opened yet, but I got them to try out. I just haven't opened them yet. But this one is an almond croissant. This is a blueberry cheesecake, and my husband, he loves blueberry everything, which I do too, so I figured he'll like that one. And then this one is the one I'm most looking forward to, and it's called the baked apple pie. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and open this because I want to know what it smells like. And I can just tell you right off the bat, and I'll hang it up in here in my bedroom. My bedroom will smell like apple pie, I guess. Oh my goodness. Oh, that smells heavenly. Oh my. That smells like a fresh baked apple pie on a fall day with beautiful leaves falling around, and where you have to, you know, that commercial for, what was it? The peppermint patties. York peppermint patty. Whenever I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation. Well, every time I smell this, I get the sensation of walking down the street and fall leaves falling in the background, and you know, you got a little sweater on and maybe a scarf, you know, and maybe you're going back to the house to get a cup of hot tea or hot chocolate or coffee. Keto, but you know, watch Hocus Pocus or some other fall type movie. Oh, yeah, that one's gonna, I'll be ordering more of that scent in something else, maybe the waxy bars. So anyway, I'll leave a link down below, and so if you want the Scentsy Circles, they're $3 a piece. They're really reasonable. It's a good way to figure out what scents you might like. I don't know exactly how long they last, but I mean, I got these the other day and the bathrooms are smelling great. The kitchen smells great. So far so good. And $3, you know, you really can't expect, well, or at least I don't really have high expectations for them to last for a long period of time. I suspect maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, you know, that's what that is. But the whole idea is to just see which fragrances I like the best, and then order something, you know, like the wax bars or the Scentsy pods. So very excited to, you know, make the house smell good for the holidays and well, for all the time, because we have a dog, we have a cat, we have my dad, we have you know, my parents, my husband, you know, my daughter, teenage son, and yep, never a dull moment at the home. So moving on. So I was talking to my friend Shauna, and we were talking about, she was making like this buffalo chicken chaffle sandwich, and it was, anyway, we were talking about seasonings, and she introduced me, or she told me about Frank's Red Hot has seasonings. Now, this is the original seasoning, and you can find this pretty much in any store. I know our Walmart has the original. I think Sam's has it in the big container, which might be good. Anyway, let me read you. Now, this is definitely not clean, not the cleanest ingredients, but again, you do you. I'm gonna do me. A serving size is 1/4 teaspoon. 0 calories, 0 fat, sodium 80 milligrams, no carbs, which I always say 1 carb. Protein 0, okay, well, obviously. The ingredients are cayenne pepper sauce powder, which contains corn maltodextrin, that's the sneaky ingredient, cayenne red pepper, distilled vinegar, salt, natural flavor, garlic, which contains corn maltodextrin, salt, spices including paprika, garlic. It does have some sugar in it. So why do they not have, okay, see, that's the thing. This is the reason why you read your labels, is because even though they list sugar, and it's further down, and then of course it also contains silicon dioxide to make free-flowing and extractives of paprika. But the reason why it says total carbs 0 is because if it is under 1 total gram of carb, they don't have to list it. So like I said, you do you, I'm gonna do me. Since it's just a seasoning, and since I seriously doubt that I would have an entire 1/4 teaspoon, well, yeah, I probably would, of seasoning. So, you know, again, pick your battles. But this one is what I am really excited about. This is a Red Hot, Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Ranch Seasoning Blend. And I'm trying to hide my eyes. There we go. And the ingredients on this is buttermilk powder, salt, cayenne pepper sauce powder, which contains the maltodextrin and all that, the cayenne red pepper, distilled vinegar, salt, natural flavor, garlic, onion, spices, including paprika and red pepper, tomato powder, citric acid, lactic acid, silicon dioxide, which is an anti-caking agent. Both of them have the same nutritional information as far as calories, and there's none. Both of them are listed as 0 grams of total carbs. So yeah, this says, I put that on everything because that's what the commercial is. The hot sauce that put buffalo wings on the map. Frank's Red Hot gives a tangy touch of this ranch style seasoning. Shake on French fries, nope. Chicken, yes. Burgers, yes. Pizza, as long as it doesn't have a crust, or is a cheese or a keto friendly crust. Popcorn, nope. And just about everything. Go wild. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this. Tomorrow, I'm going to take some boneless, skinless chicken breast. I'm going to put them in my Ninja Foodie. I'm going to use the slow cooker setting. And I'm going to use that Buffalo Ranch seasoning. I'm going to put a block, 8 to 12 ounces of cream cheese. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic in there. I'm going to put a little bit of shredded cheese in there. And I'm going to make like a sort of a Frank's version of, or a spicier version of cracked chicken. And I'm gonna let that cook. And then, because it's gonna have some bacon in it, and yeah. So we're gonna have that for dinner tomorrow night, because I just want something different, and that's something that I can do. And I'm looking forward to trying that. And I'll post pictures on my Instagram and Facebook, and so again, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the Keto Crafter, one word. And Crafter is spelt with a C, not with a K. I didn't see the reason to spell it like that. And then on Facebook, I have my links down below. It's my personal Facebook. Send me a friend's request, because here's my thing with Facebook. If it's a secret, it shouldn't be posted on Facebook, because you know that whole thing, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, what's posted on Facebook, everybody knows. So, and that's, you know, if I don't want you to know it, I'm definitely not going to put it on Facebook. But I'm a pretty open person. I don't mind sharing my life, because I don't really have anything to hide. Call it being boring, or just call it being me. I like the way I am. So that's that. Yeah. Not really, I mean, with everything crazy like it is right now, I know that here local, well, not so much locally. When I say local, I mean like 30 to 45 minutes away, because there's not much here in our little city. I mean, we have a few places to eat, of course, and you know, there's a park, and you know, and stuff like that. But the fact is that as far as like restaurants or anything, some restaurants are not being able to be open because of not enough staff. And I noticed today when we went to Dothan, that a lot of the fast food restaurants, their dining rooms have closed again. Their drive-thrus are still open, but the inside seating, you know, and eating is not going on right now. So we're back to that, which I don't really care, because I generally don't eat a lot of fast food. And if I do, it's because we're further away from home. Like when we go up to see my mother-in-law and my husband's family, then, you know, I generally stick to Chick-fil-A and get the grilled nuggets. And I try to stay away from the sauce, because the sauce is made with sugar, unless you get like the buffalo sauce, which is really good. Of course, my favorite sauce is the Polynesian sauce. But G. Hughes is making a Polynesian like dipping sauce, and I have to say it's quite good. So if you want to try that, it is made with sucralose. So if you're an anti-sucralose person, then don't get it. But I personally like it. I mean, it's kind of sweet though. As far as G. Hughes sauces, really, honestly, the one that is probably my favorite is probably the Thai chili wing sauce. But other than that, I just find that I'm not really liking much of their sauces. I mean, we have used their the hickory smoked barbecue sauce from G. Hughes, and I do like it, but I've gotten where I don't like it that sweet. And that sucralose, the amount of sucralose is used in those sauces, it tends to be a little sweeter than I personally would like. I like it more tangy, a little bit spicier. So like when we do when my husband like smokes like barbecue, and I just prefer to make my own sauce, because then I can use allulose, or like Lakanto brown, or something like that, rather than using sucralose or even stevia, because stevia has that, if you use too much stevia, you get that chemical taste to it, and I just don't like it. And I know it's the alcohol, that it's the suspension liquid, but I don't like that taste. So, and if you don't like that taste, but yet you like to stick to a cleaner sweetener, that's something that's natural, you want stevia, I recommend the Now brand, called Better Stevia. They make it in original, which is unflavored. They make it in, well, I don't want to say unflavored because obviously it's sweet, but they have like a vanilla, they have a chocolate flavor, they have hazelnut, they have a English toffee, which I love. I put that in my coffee sometimes. So that's something that I prefer to get, and you can usually find it at some grocery stores like Whole Foods, or a lot of grocery stores carry it. I know that Walmart, they don't carry that at our local Walmart. Our Publix doesn't even carry it. However, we have a local health food store. They do carry it. They just didn't have the English toffee flavor, so I had to order it from Amazon. Amazon has all that stuff though. And those spices, the Buffalo Ranch, I did order that from Amazon, and I ordered the set of 2. I'll leave a link down below so you can find it there. But anyway, I'm looking really forward to trying those. Again, I don't really have any recipe videos where I'm in the kitchen cooking right now, and that's mainly because don't get me wrong, I love our home, but our home is, I guess you could say it's too big for our central air conditioning unit, because back in the kitchen, another thing is, in this part of the house, the front part of the house, we have pretty high ceilings. Whereas back in like the kitchen area and dining room area, the ceilings are lower. And so unfortunately, the air conditioner, the big unit, doesn't do as much for the kitchen. So right now we have a window unit in the kitchen that we're pretty much leaving on most all of the day. And so even with the wind guard on my microphone, you can still hear it very loudly, and so I can't really adjust the sound quality. So therefore, I'm not doing any cooking videos right now. I'll pick those up back when it cools off, to where we can have where I can have it off. I mean, yeah, I could turn the air conditioner off, but this woman does not do well in heat, okay? No. I can tolerate up to about 80, 84 degrees, but that's not really my comfort temperature. My ideal temperature is between 72 degrees and 75 degrees. Anything warmer than that, I get warmer than I like to be. And particularly right now with healing, whenever you have underarm surgery, it tends to affect your sweat glands, or if you've had them removed, obviously, then your body has to readjust, at least mine is. And so therefore, the best way I can say it, and not to mention my age and going through things we won't talk about, but the thing is that my internal thermostat is broken. It is on vacation. It has left the building, okay? So I'm either cold or I'm way too hot. If I'm perfect, I don't hold my breath because it won't last. And that's just how it is. The joys of being a middle-aged woman. It's fantastic. So that's it. Ironically enough, not much going on, basically just getting ready for possible stormy weather coming through the end of the weekend. First part of next week, we've got Tropical Storm Fred. Well, Fred doesn't know if he wants to be a tropical storm or a tropical depression. He can't make up his mind. Yep, so. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you can give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give me a thumbs down, and if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell notification, and that way every time I upload another video, you'll be alerted to it. And that's pretty much it. I haven't weighed myself. That's another thing. I haven't weighed myself, but, you know, that's okay. I feel fine and I'm not worried about it, so yeah, just kind of dealing with that. And the whole point right now for me personally is just recovery, healing, feeling better, and trying not to go crazy. Too late. Stop making excuses and start making progress. I'll see you on the next one.